A special hello to all my fellow whales and weeping wallets out there. Welcome back to McFly, my little corner on the internet where I just sit here and talk about video games and stuff. In this one, shocker, we're talking about Multiversus again, but more specifically, predatory microtransactions. Or actually, they probably can't be called micro anymore. They're pretty much just transactions. Or I guess that's besides the point, but what I'm really asking here, is this a predatory microtransaction? Alright, just to catch anybody up to speed with the situation, we just entered our mid-patch update for Season 2. And with it, it's supposed to bring Beetlejuice that they've been hyping, and then a lot of buffs, debuffs, you know, different game changes, a new map, a new ranked rank, basically what you would expect from a mid-season patch. When it comes to the content of it all, it really is a lot, so you can't knock them there. But now leading up to this, they've been doing nothing but hyping the new character Beetlejuice. Even before the trailers, the data mines, people knew about it beforehand. People were getting hyped. They were excited to try Beetlejuice. And of course we knew, or we at least expected, there was going to be some kind of catch to how we get him. Whether we have to grind for it in rifts, do an event, get a lot of XP. But I don't think anybody expected this. And of course, when you try something new, it's going to have its pros, it's going to have its cons. You're going to have people that love it, you're going to have people that hate it. But I guess this is up for you to decide. Alright, like I stated before, they've been doing nothing but hyping Beetlejuice. We expected him to drop today. And once we get the patch notes waiting for the actual maintenance to end, we get hit with this. It's everything we expected, right? We got a new fighter, Beetlejuice joins the multiverse. But with that catch, he is available for Gleamium and character tickets purchase starting today. And he will be available for purchase with fighter currency in 3 days on August 23rd. And then of course, when you've been hyping something for so long and leading up to it and its release day, and you basically just say that people can't have it or don't have a chance at getting it unless they fork over some money, you definitely have a lot of people that don't like it. But we're talking about money here. That's usually the situation. But then I'm going to throw my own opinion in the hat here. Does a free-to-play game not want money? Seriously, I see a lot of people getting outraged, especially on Discords, comment sections. It's a free-to-play game, people. You got in for free, you got to work at it, you got to put the time in. Granted, I could fault them, I guess, for hyping it up just to paywall everyone. But yeah, I'm not really the ones that are angry about it. I mean, yeah, I just have to wait 3 days. I'm going to pay the fighter currency. I'm not going to pay a ticket or Gleamium. I spent all my tickets for my founder pack, and I'm not spending the Gleamium because here's the other kicker. We could pop on over here to Multiversus and hop in the store. By the way, I love that little free tag they added. Very nice quality of life feature. But here, this is really the only way you could get Beetlejuice unless you have a founder's ticket from the founder's pack from the beta. And I guess this is where I was on the fence about the whole thing. I'm totally cool with him being 3 days to obtain through fighter currency. But is he really worth $12.50? I thought it was going to be $10 if anything. But $12.50, I don't know. Especially when you can only buy Gleamium in increments of 450, 1,000, 2,200. It starts to get a little hairy there because you're going to have to spend more than you need, and then there's that to it. Of course, unless you've already saved up Gleamium for the cause. But I have 1,850. I've been saving up. I'm probably going to spend 500 on a Beetlejuice skin for a character just so I can get a head start on the event. That's kind of what I planned just from saving up all my side bucks. I got a lot of circuit credits in the Gleamium. I figured I was going to be spending the 500 for a suit. It's just a shame that there's no Batman suit. I'm like half tempted to make my own in Photoshop. But also, like I've been trying to impart, there's pros and cons. Because then also, if you want to shill out $30, let's say you just picked up the game, you love Beetlejuice, he's your favorite character, he's the reason you just downloaded Multiverse because you saw a trailer or something. It's like a full-on starter pack here. You can pay the $30, you get Beetlejuice, you get his Matador skin, which I didn't think he was a Matador, but it's very cool. It's goofy. We have a Hanging with Harry player card. You get an announcer pack for Beetlejuice. Hold on.
30 seconds to go!
Yeah, that could be fun. Just because he always sounds like he's burping. He always sounds like he's full. A Beetlejuice player card would look pretty cool. It's basically the starter pack. You get your icons, and then also, this kind of makes it worth it. You get 15 Gleamium to spend in the game. So if you're willing to shill out the 30, you'll get the character and all its amenities, and then you'll also get an extra 1,500 Gleamium. I think this is probably the more bang for your buck, but you have to shill out that $30. But what I don't agree with is I do not think he's worth $12.50 outright. It should be 1,000 Gleamium at most. I think that's so stupid to make it odd, but again, a free-to-play game is gonna free-to-play. That's why I can't get mad at it, and I understand there's all walks of life playing this game, who have different expectations, but some are just unreal, man. Like I saw one comment in a Discord, obviously someone just totally exaggerating, but still it's like, what? But they saw this news of having to pay for Beetlejuice or having to wait at least 3 days, and they just totally disparage the game and say they'll be surprised if it lasts past season 3. I mean, like I said, that's a little bit of an exaggeration. I think there's more things that can make a game fail. Granted, the game isn't really doing the best things at the moment, but you know, I doubt the price of a Beetlejuice is going to be the make it or break it for the game. Also, from what I've been reading around, grains of salt, but they just got a budget increase, so I don't think the game's hurting. I mean, let's be realistic here. On that Threat Detected event we just had, how many Batman, Harley, Tom Jerry skins did you see? They had to pay that, and that's $20, $15 at a clip. People are buying the skins, and you really do have to vote with your wallet if that's how you feel about a certain game, but I don't think Multiversus is hurting financially. I think it's running just about par for the course, if anything. But as it comes to gameplay, mechanics, and how it's being managed, oof, we need some work. That's all I got for this one. I just wanted to throw my 2 cents in the ring. I really don't think this is that bad of a thing. We just have to wait 3 days. It's not make it or break it. It's really not that bad. I know people got excited and were expecting to play him today, but even if he wasn't up for Gleamium, I'm sure there still would have been some kind of grind, and you'd probably be earning him in a couple days anyway. I very much doubt he would have been able to be earned today. Thinking about it now, my only real question is how much fighter currency? But with that being said, thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. A like is always appreciated, all that good YouTube stuff, and I'm going to get to grinding. Happy Beetlejuice update day, and I'll catch you out there in the multiverse. Uh-oh.